broadcast option now for Chris on the PS4.
I'm now streaming on YouTube, boys. Yes. No clue what my name is on YouTube.
You said YouTube, Chris?
My name's just Chris Richards. Yeah, I'm never new. Says I am. Ha!
Is there space?
Yeah. Here, let me send. How do I send the link? Sure. Snapchat. Snapchat is the garage. Oh, sand.
Chris.
Hi.
Chris, apparently you have the same name as a Bayern Munich player.
Yeah, I do. Yep. He's American too.
Why can't I watch this in the YouTube app?
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
Please check your phone. I can't with this.
What the fuck is this?
Please check your phone. Alright, who's blasting that into the fucking mic?
Alright. Are we ready? Everybody here?
Mm-hmm.
Why, John? John, I go to your fucking Snapchat, or go to the group chat, click on OriolesRock4's live broadcast. There you go. Does it really?
Man.
No, I'm on YouTube now, dude. Go to the group chat. Dude, it's the only way it worked. You can. It's literally all I got, man. Yes, I have 4 people watching, alright? Freaking drop a like on the video, dude.
Chris, you can't hear any of our voices in it.
Someone heard Blake's.
Yeah, I heard my own voice.
Somebody had voices. Would you like me to like
Okay,
freaking
wait,
send you
can
your
hold on.
email?
It's super delayed.
You got it? It probably is super delayed, dude. It's 'cause I'm on tube.
I got it on my PS4.
Are we all good? The one in the group chat.
You.
Fix Smunk. We all good? We got it, everybody? Everybody got it?
Subbed.
You subbed, Riley? Dude, I have 2 subscribers. Thank you.
Rally sucked.
Here's my
No.
here's my other subscriber.
This fucking guy is a fag.
That's probably John Klein. Alright. Are we good? Let's get over fucking starting, boys.
Wait, how much of a delay do you guys have?
Oh, you guys see that overall, boys? Ew, ew. Because your defense is probably like a 72nd.
What am I supposed to do?
72 overall, Nick.
Hey, you guys should mute me in the party, because I'm gonna say the shit ahead of time. Because if you mute me, then you wanna.
Ready,
Then
boys?
you'll hear the
go,
stuff like when it happens.
Let's go, Pigman! You don't want none of this, baby. I'm on the road. Oh, we in Minneapolis, dude. I can just see the rematch in like it's just like a rematch, dude. I can just like
Kevin, are
see
you
it
delayed
written in
too?
the
'Cause
I'm like loaded.
Yeah, me and Nick would be like, oh, what's happened? Oh, dude, it's probably off.
Kevin, he's about to kick off right now.
Hold on. I'm looking. Nick just picked return for Chris did.
And now he's kicking off. Like,
yeah, we're delayed. Blake, watch the stream. Because we're commentating the stream.
alright. Let me get a computer. Hold on.
Antonio Callaway with the return.
Kevin, just cover it for now.
Oh, big return here. Callaway gets to the 27.
You see him,
Saints
boy?
and the Vikings, two powerhouse offensive teams here coming into this game. Lamar Jackson has won the MVP of the season. He's the quarterback. Kyler Murray with the handoff. And it goes to Tayrock Cohen. One rush for 5 yards. Second down, 5 minutes 50 left to play in the first. 0-0.
Oof.
Kyler Murray under center. Snaps it. Gives it to Tariq Cohen. Tries to go to the outside, juked, and he's taken down at the 36 for a 4-yard gain. It's now 3rd and 2. Kyler Murray in the gun formation. Kyler Murray throws it out sideline. Great catch. 6 yards. Kyler Murray is 1 for 1. He needs to shut down the Vikings' powerful offense. Lamar Jackson had over 5,000 yards passing and over 1,000 yards rushing. He had an absolute
Hold the block,
ridiculous
Nick!
season.
Come on, Nick!
Kyler Murray hands it off to Tayrock Cohen, and he's swallowed up behind the line. Ball at the 43, it's 3rd and 8. New Orleans trying to get something going here, but it's nickel and diming down the field so far. Kyler Murray in the backfield snaps the ball. And it's picked off by the Vikings. Wesley Woodyard with the interception. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Vikings ball.
Did you do what the people want? Oh my god, this is so toxic. This is so bad! What? Jesus
Lamar
Christ!
Jackson under center. Oh, and he's going. That's almost a 20-yard gain. 19 on the play on the run by Lamar Jackson. Oh, sorry, folks. I think I have lung cancer. I'll try to keep coughing to a minimum. Lamar Jackson back.
I wasn't playing, man.
He's
Bud.
looking for options. He's about to run.
No, I was not.
He's running and he slides. Orioles Rock is not playing to his strong suit. Where he
Take that! Are you kidding me, Denzel?
Lamar Jackson. Pass broken up by Denzel Ward. Lamar Jackson on his first throw of the day is incomplete. Lamar Jackson in the gun formation. Snaps the ball looking at his options. He's got Tyreek Hill right across the middle for a gain of 8. First down.
Alright, how do I watch this shit?
Lamar
Is it on
Jackson
YouTube, Chris?
under center. Snaps the ball.
Hey, you know me, quarterback.
Lamar Jackson throws it away.
Yes, yes. This texted to me, just happened to me.
Like, if you type in OriolesRock4's live broadcast, it comes up.
Lamar
Riley,
Jackson,
$10.
touchdown, Minnesota. That's a big play by Ryan Grant. Score is now 6-0, about to be 7 if Hecker can make this kick. And it's through the uprights, splits the poles. It's good. 7-0. Minnesota. New Orleans needs to hold this offense. And it was terrible out there. They
I love this game.
I
fucking love this game!
And it is fumbled on the kickoff for a touchdown by Minnesota. What a play. What a play.
Fuck off.
An early 14-0 lead, Minnesota. 1:35 left in the
What is
third.
this, Nick? Are you kidding me?
There's an onside kick.
Nick truly is fucking cancer, dude.
And the Saints are going to be getting good field position here.
So fucking terrible. Dude. Fuck off. No shit.
Yeah, if the Saints don't score here, this is a crucial drive for them.
It will! It will!
Kyler Murray. Oh, and he's got Tariq Cohen straight up the middle. Oh, and the juke move, he's in for the touchdown.
Let's go, Chris.
Tariq Cohen over the middle for the touchdown. He is an animal. And the field goes up, and it's good. Extra point. 14-7 here with 1:27 left in the first. Saints are kicking to the Vikings.
Alright,
Will the
boys,
Vikings take it out?
I am
Ryan
now
Grant
onto the
takes it
stream.
back. I'm
Kevin,
now
I'm
joined
back.
by my co-commentator, Blake Panabianco. Blake, how you feeling today after watching the Jets face the Chargers and get demolished?
That was a good game, though. Honestly, it was. I'm excited for this one too. I hope to see the Chargers, continue to do the thing in the
Fuck
playoffs.
you, Nick.
And I'm curious to see them play potentially the Ravens.
Now, Blake, what do you think? What do you think both teams have to do to secure this win today and advance further into the postseason?
Well,
We could start with the Minnesota
Let's
Vikings.
go, baby, Adrian! That's why you went to hall, baby! Let's go!
Chris, stop fucking screaming. We're trying to commentate.
I'm sorry.
Adrian Amos breaks up the pass. It's a hit stick. And he's just laying the wood.
well, I mean,
Oh,
Lamar
come
Jackson and
on.
the Vikings are very
Fuck
good
off!
offense, but I think they need to do more than just the default.
Dude, what
in
is
order for them to be a
what
threat,
is
and they can
Lamar
really do some
Jackson,
damage.
dude? Like, that's
Chris,
fucking
you need
broken.
to fucking mute yourself. Holy fuck.
Chris, mute your mic. Chris, mute your
Mute
mic.
your fucking mic.
No, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
No, but he says it ahead of time.
Yeah, it's way in front of us. Lamar Jackson
I have no
scrambling.
words.
Across the middle. Lamar Jackson's 3 for 7, 40 yards and a touchdown today. Throws off his back foot. An odd pass to make, but it is completed.
It really was.
Wide
Lamar Jackson with
open.
a pass over the middle.
Oh, and that's probably a face mask, folks. Chris, you can't. The Vikings can't seem
I'm grabbing
to run
my
the ball.
leftovers.
So the Saints here are gonna not. They can't give up too early because usually the Saints do because they're pretty retarded. And also, he's not. The Vikings seem to be running correct plays, but the Saints are not playing to their strongest ability. And the Vikings now are at the 1 yard line, due for a touchdown.
See, Kevin, here's what I never understand. The Saints never look like they're trying out there, but somehow they made the playoffs. So tell me, how does that happen?
Well, Blake, there were a lot of forfeits because they just didn't want to play the Saints because they were such shit. And there's a tight end handoff here for the touchdown. Vikings on top, 20-7.
What? Wait, what went through your head there?
And the extra point is... What? It's a thing!
What went through your head?
It is staying 20-7. What a stupid play by the Minnesota Vikings. It could come down to 1 point difference here. The Saints back deep to return.
Oh, he ain't fucking coming out ever again.
Smartly.
Kevin, are you seeing this? Blowing up on Twitter all over the place. They're now being called the Minnesota Vikings. What the hell is going on?
Fuck! Oh, Nick, I would have fucking raged so hard.
Oh my God.
Tariq Cohen fumbles, but it's picked up.
Here we go. 54 for Pittsburgh. Check, watch 54. Not today, you are. Anyway. Whip. Watch the whip.
Second and 2, Kyler Murray in the center, dropping back to pass. He's got his tight end wide open in the flat.
I think the Saints can come back in this game, Kevin, if they get a touchdown on this drive.
Give me more.
The Saints are out of this one, Blake. First down, great run by Tariq Cohen.
Tell him, man, he's an animal.
So
Despite all the shit the Saints have run through this season, Tariq Cohen has been an absolute monster for the Saints.
Who are your receivers? Oh my God.
Brandon Cooks
and
Michael Gallup. That's about it.
And the pass by Kyler Murray is incomplete, going on a slant route across the middle. Kyler Murray in the gun formation, looking to get something started here on offense in the passing game. Oh, and he's got him wide open to slant across the middle for a first down.
What I like to see,
I regret
Kyler
that.
Murray actually making positive yards per throw here. He's going to drop back on first and 10.
No, it's not it off to him.
Oh,
And it is almost intercepted by the Minnesota Vikings. Kyler Murray seems to get lucky here.
Kyler Murray in the gun
formation.
that's scary.
That was scary. Kyler Murray in the gun formation.
Yeah. I understand it!
The critics seem to be really harsh on the Saints right now, getting boos in the Viking Stadium by their own fans.
Alright, leave him alone and just let him fucking play Madden.
Kyler Murray scrambling, throws off his back foot, completes the pass up to the 24. Now, Blake, do the Saints take the easy points here? I think they do. They'd only be down by 10. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. It's good. The score is now 20-10. Minnesota on top of the Saints. 2:39 left to play in the second, Blake.
I agree with that call to get the field goal, get some points.
I do too. You know what?
It's not much at all.
It's easy points, and it keeps him in this game. If he had gone for it and the Vikings gotten it back, it would have been a different story.
Especially if the Vikings score here.
Well, we'll see what Lamar Jackson and the Minnesota Vikings offense can put together. Maybe if the Saints start playing a spy on Lamar to try and slow him down a little bit, that would help.
I agree with that. Lamar's going to drop back.
Lamar's under pressure, throws it away. Smart play by Lamar here.
I gotta tell you, Kevin, a lot of people don't think smart play and Lamar belong in the same sentence. What are your thoughts on that?
I think those critics need to shut the fuck up and watch him play because he's an outstanding athlete and his ceiling is so high. We saw what he could do in college.
Lamar
here under pressure, heaves it up.
Oh boy.
And it's picked off by the fucking New Orleans Saints. Nasir Adderley, the rookie out of Delaware, making the big play for the Saints. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half.
Represent University of Delaware, baby. Wow. Terrible.
Like, it's my understanding that you actually went to Delaware.
I did. I don't remember most of those days, and that's a good thing. Here we go.
Did you enjoy your college
back.
experience?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. How it ended up getting me here, I don't know. But we're not going to talk about those days.
And we're at the 2-minute warning. Join us at the halftime show where Gwen Stefani will be, I guess, masturbating, as we could call it. It'll be an interesting show.
Kevin, what are your thoughts on Gwen Stefani?
Dude, fuck all of this game.
It's picked off by the
Yes! He's bumping it through the end zone! Let's go! I'm sorry.
What a play! What a play!
What?
The last effort by the Saints returns the ball over, and the Saints will start from their own 20. Minute 50 left in the half.
My God.
That is what the Vikings get for showboating. What a bunch of fucking niggers. And plot twist, Blake, the person carrying the ball was white.
Oh my. I'm speechless, Kevin. I don't know what to say.
I don't either. If the Saints can score here, it's really going to turn this game around. Kyler Murray dropping back, looking for his options. No one's open. He's got someone across the middle. Good juke. Great pass for a gain of 18 here. Kyler Murray not doing too hot, but we'll see how it pans out.
I swear to God, dude,
Got to Rico across the middle.
Let's go!
That's a hold.
And that's a good gain down to the 35. Is it going to be coming back?
No, it's not. It's
It is not going
interference,
to be
baby.
coming back. It's defensive pass interference, and the play stands as called.
He's going to
The
decline that
Saints
one.
choose to decline. Blake, what do you think about this sudden turnaround of events here?
I think if the Saints score here, they're really in this game, but I don't want to speak too soon. Kyler Murray's going to roll left, though.
Hey, he's out of bounds. Clock stops. Doesn't have to use a timeout. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts left. A minute left in the first half here. It's 20-10. The Vikings are on top of the Saints, and the Saints have someone right across the middle, and it's a first down there on the 11 in the red zone. Prompted to score here. Kyler Murray dropping back. Throws into the flats. Tariq Cohen running like a retard, but somehow finds the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Oh my God!
20-16 here.
Don't ask me what just happened there, but something happened,
Kevin,
and I don't know.
Kevin, how many laws
The
of
extra
physics
point
did
is
he
up,
just
and
defy?
it's good. 20-17, Minnesota, New Orleans. 38 seconds left in the first half. Thanks for joining us, folks. Blake, I'm sorry, what were you saying? I cut you off there. I was rambling about these 2 shitty teams.
I understand. I just wanted to know how many laws of physics you think Tariq Cohen just defied by that play. I just don't know.
Well, Blake, I'd like to say easily all of them. He looked like an absolute retard. Don't know how he caught it. He turned around and ran back into the end zone, and he dove in from the 5-yard line. The dude is an animal. He's looking like Reggie Bush did at USC, minus all the drugs.
Wow. Yeah. Minus all the drugs sounds right to me.
Let's go, Chris. Let's go,
Huge
Chris.
sack by the New Orleans Saints here.
Chris, that's not smart.
Fuck off.
New Orleans calls a timeout on 2nd and 20 with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. What do you think about that, Blake? I think it was pretty stupid considering Minnesota has all 3 timeouts left.
I don't know. I don't know who he's stopping the clock for, like his mom or something. I don't know.
Keep in mind, they have Lamar Jackson, and they have speed on this offense. All he has to do is throw a seam to Tyreek Hill, and Lamar throws it out to the flat, and he has his tight end there for the easy catch. Out of bounds, no timeout needed. They're driving down the field on the 21. Blake, what are your thoughts on Lamar winning MVP this year? Did you think people thought that was possible before it happened?
I don't think anyone thought it was possible except for the coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
Lamar scrambling, and it's a sack by the New Orleans Saints.
Wow.
They're down on the 7. New Orleans calls a timeout. 4th and 28. They have to punt it.
I'm gonna
Maybe
regret
this
this.
timeout will pay off for the Saints.
Nick's gonna I'm gonna fumble, dude. It's already happened. It's like already gone through my mind. It's about to happen, and I'm still gonna be mad about
Johnny
it.
Hecker back to punt.
Oh, he kicked away from me, little bitch.
The Minnesota Vikings kick it out of bounds. The Saints, with a good play, can get in field goal range here, and they still have one timeout remaining. This will tie the game up at halftime. Blake, it would be huge if the Saints can get into field goal range here.
They honestly have one timeout. They can go across the middle, get to the yard, get into the field goal.
Let's go! Noah Fant! Wide open in the middle of the touchdown!
Oh my God!
Before the half is over! 8 seconds remaining! 8 seconds remaining in the half. This is a huge turnaround for the New Orleans Saints. And the safety there tried to lay the wood, but missed. And the extra point is up, and it splits the uprights, folks. This game has gone completely bonkers. We have witnessed a turnaround and every possible fuck-up that we probably could have seen in the first half. Blake, this game is great. Are you enjoying it just as much as I am?
I am now. I honestly thought the Vikings were just going to roll with this game, but I don't know what they're doing. The play calling on offense and defense. Now the Saints are looking in a great position.
Blake,
for
keep
halftime.
in mind, this game was
What is
20
this,
to
Nick?
3.
What?
Check. Crunch. 56.
He's brought Josh Allen in. It appears for the deep ball. As long as the Saints can hold this coverage and prevent the defense. We'll see here. Josh Allen's under center. It seems he's calling some sort of audible. He runs Tyreek all the way down the hill. And he's open. He's open. Doesn't get the separation. It's picked off by the New Orleans Saints to send it into halftime.
Was that Nasir again?
Big play by Nasir Adderley once again. The University of Delaware prospect has 2 interceptions in the first half. Saints kicking to the Vikings here.
How's that Bush taste, Nick, man?
Ryan Grant takes it out.
Oh,
And he's absolutely leveled. Gets out to the 21-yard line.
Wait, no. That guy's last name is Bush.
53
I'm going to have to ask the coach from the other team to stop saying retarded things. It's really fucking up me and Blake's vibe up here in the studio. We just can't understand why he's saying these things. Josh Allen's in. He seems to have taken out Lamar. Josh Allen rolling left, backpedaling. Huge hit. Saints pick it off! Perfect timing pick!
Oh my!
Denzel Ward with the interception. Saints have just turned this game around.
Let's go! Oh my God!
Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler with his first carry on the day for 16 yards. Tariq Cohen with the handoff for 10 yards. Is it enough for a first down? No, it's not, Blake.
Michaels with a very accurate chime-in on that. The saltiness over a playoff loss is now showing as he's taking all of his anger on the Minnesota Vikings for whatever reason. We don't really know
Blake, why don't we phone in our friend Andrew Michaels for the Seattle Seahawks here and see what he has to say about these two teams.
I agree.
Andrew, floor is yours.
Get ready.
It's a game of 17.
It seems you're right. He's found his niche. And if this play time continues, he could be advancing. Well, thanks for that input. I was pretty spot on. I believe the best player on the Vikings defense is Josh Norman, and we haven't seen him do shit since he's left Carolina.
Damn.
Ooh,
You're not kidding about that paper mache then.
Oh, and he's wide open. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. He just walks into the end zone. Brandon Cooks on the reception.
Nick, how was that goal line defense work for you there, bud?
Hold on. You got to get called into the studio here. We have somebody trying to break in. We might have to call the cops. We would like to thank Andrew Michaels for coming in and sharing his input. He's the coach of the Seattle Seahawks. He will be playing next week, trying to advance to the Super Bowl. You guys can tune in on that. We're now going to phone in our good buddy John Klein, who was a coach for the New York Jets and saw some shortcomings against the Chargers. The floor is yours, John. Go ahead and take it away. What do you think about this game so far?
Come on, set. Touch good. Hey, eat. Hey, here we go.
Hold on. Let him speak. Let him speak, Andrew. We have all these powerhouse coaches in the booth, and we've all made the postseason, and we're just trying to feel out this game. I don't know what to think of it just quite yet.
Just to elaborate on what John said, Coach Klein said that he's not running the offense the way that he would, but I think he is, because Coach Klein lost your game, and so are the Vikings. So
yeah, he would drop that. Fuck off game.
Let's go back to that topic. We can leave this this shit storm. I don't know what to call this game just yet. It's appearing to go very, very poorly for both sides of the
Lamar
ball.
Jackson's moving right now. You know,
Get you fucking nigger slut.
Oh! And there's some profanity.
Wow,
Profanity by the
that.
Saints. By the Saints sideline. He's been warned for targeting.
Oh my.
Now. Back to this Jets debacle.
Fuck, Nick.
It appears he's trying to give the Saints. Oh, and Tariq Cohen's down. That's not good. But this Jets coach, Blake, I want to hear your input here. This Jets coach is trying to give advice to the New Orleans Saints when he already got his penis pushed in, so it looks like a belly button on live TV to the Los Angeles Chargers. What do you think about this Jets coach coming into the studio and saying that we love our friend John, but he just couldn't come out on top this season, and he's gonna have to really look in the draft, really look into the draft to bolster his team.
Hold up! Picked off by the Vikings.
This game is a freaking. This game is broken.
They seem to be getting a little hostile in the
This
studio.
game's broken.
Folks,
We're gonna have to take my ass.
We're gonna have to take a quick commercial break before I fucking kill everybody in the studio. Our sponsors today are Viagra and Pornhub. They mix very well together. We'll be back after this short break. Or should we say hard break?
I'm just gonna take the mic real quick while my co-commentator Kevin.
Oh, fuck off, game! Screw off! Get out of here, game! Piss off!
All right,
now we
Blake,
freaking score.
Blake, I'm back. I've calmed down. Me and the Jets coach have physically settled the argument. I may not be in the studio for much longer. We had to call an ambulance. It wasn't pretty. It's safe to say he's missing most of his teeth. The Jets coach still hostile, and somehow this beating has made him insane. Coach Klein, can you elaborate on the consequences that these players will be receiving for fumbling the ball? Oh, whoa!
Hey, I'm streaming.
All right.
It seems that the New York Jets coach is upset with the cooler chucking ways of his team.
I'm gonna have to pull the pin on Coach Klein after that comment.
Yeah, Blake, I think we're gonna have to get him out of the studio here.
It appears there are now riots
until he calms down a little bit. We're now gonna go back to our friend Coach Michaels, who's in charge of the Seahawks organization.
Much more calm and
we want to hear your thoughts on. We already heard him on Kyler Murray. We would like to hear your thoughts on Lamar Jackson's performance this year and how it's kind of panning out to look in the postseason. And he won the MVP, but he's not playing like an MVP today. So I want to hear your input on Lamar Jackson. Are you excited? Are you excited to see these New Orleans Saints advance in the postseason if they win this game? Or would you hope to see Lamar? Because Lamar is kind of a threat, and he was an MVP this year, so he's most likely just having
quality
a bad game.
Punt pick, man. You like it? Field position game.
And can you elaborate on that a little bit? What makes you so confident that with the Saints moving on to the conference championships? Okay, cool. We'll definitely be looking forward to watching your game against the Saints.
Oh, God, that was close enough.
All right, we're going to have Coach Klein visit the studio one more time. He seems to have calmed down a little bit here. As long as he can refrain from using the N-word, there should be no consequences for this man, and he can just chime in on his opinion here. John, the floor is yours. If you have any discrepancies with us or with the game of football itself, you can go ahead and speak your mind. I don't know if EA has anything to do with this, more or less the play calling of your game, because I commentated on your game, and it seems that you weren't playing to your strengths, and your defense was just kind of like crippling, and it seems like most of your players would have been much faster in an electric wheelchair. I would just like you to elaborate on how you're going to address your defensive issue in the draft this upcoming draft.
Let's go, Chris. Let's go, Chris.
You're saying you're adding in pass rush. Are you going first round here, or what are your plans for the draft?
Throw the ball! What are you doing? Oh my God! Oh my God!
I understand. Is there anybody specific that you have your eyes on? Possibly.
Does anybody else see what's happening
that you've
right
already
now?
scouted and met with, if they seem to fit in with your organization.
Like, am I like the only person that's confused right now?
We own it. We own it. Go,
He's a defensive. He's a freaking on offense, dude.
Tua seems to be a good pocket passer, but he also seems to be somewhat decent at scrambling. I also understand that he's a great guy and he knows how to play the ukulele, so that could bring some much-needed positiveness to your team, because I know how negative you can be.
You got it. You got it. Check 55, Mike. You gotta get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Thanks for calling, and we'll have you in next game maybe to commentate
Kevin,
when I have
can
to
I
play.
ask you a question, please?
God, that guy's a douchebag. Yeah, go ahead, Blake.
My question is, why did we let him back in the studio?
He seemed to have calmed down, and we got some insider trading info on what he wants to do in the draft. So that's going to benefit.
how to put this lightly. He's mentally insane. He's gone.
He is. He has a problem.
Go to the loony bin.
It's clinically diagnosed. I drove him to the doctor's office when he was very impaired.
Oh. Did not know that.
Yeah. It was a shit show in there. He took a couple of pills, calmed down a little bit, shit himself on the way home in my Bentley, and it was pretty disgusting.
John, it's funny.
No, this happened. I can assure you. I have the pictures to prove it. I don't want to send those out over the air though, as I can get in trouble for that.
I'm sure you
that
can
might be pornography.
I'm sure you can
because he was very naked, very inebriated, and shit all over the place.
Nice. I'm sure you can show me those pictures without sending it.
I'll show you the pictures. I'll show you the pictures. I'll send you them. I'll send you them right now. Why don't? Here, I'm getting on my phone. I'll send them to you, okay?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, go ahead and commentate while I get through here, and I'll let you know when this picture goes on through.
All right, well.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a gain of 37. First down.
Well, thank you for that.
Overtime,
update,
baby!
and,
Eat up!
I'm glad you joined us from New York to give us this info. Call in if you have any more updates. Thanks.
Didn't it just say it was overturned? Excuse me?
Oh my god, it did that thing again.
I guess it.
Blake, I just sent you that picture. I'm sitting right next to you. I saw your phone go ding. So let me know if you got those pictures.
Wow, that is a really good picture, and that's very accurate as well, Kevin. Thank you for that.
No problem. Alex, I'll take things that actually did happen for 2,000.
Wow. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, and it's a huge sack the Saints get to Lamar. Let's go back to commentating here. We've had a lot of call-ins to the studio, and we've seemed to have gotten distracted from this high-caliber offense here. It's a low pass, and it's a touchdown for the Vikings. They're right back in this. Only down by a touchdown.
I do have one timeout, though.
They do have one timeout. There's 1:14 left in the fourth. Are they going to try and get an onside kick here? What's the play?
They kind of have to. I think you have to with one timeout.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Blake. I think they do have to go for this onside kick. And it looks like the Saints bring out the hands team for this one. You recover it.
Get the ball back.
And the Saints recover the onside kick. And this game might be over, folks. All the Saints have to do is clock management, and we know that they're not too great on that.
Just me, of course.
And it seems that the Saints are not kneeling because they're not a bunch of cooler chucking faggots. Let's see here. It's a good run by the Saints. First down. Minnesota's going to have to call their last and final timeout. It's looking pretty bleak for Minnesota fans as they seem to be the second team that's going to get eliminated from Super Bowl contention.
You would think.
It's another first down by the Saints. The Vikings electing not to call the timeout and probably letting this game.
I mean, they know it's over. They might as well.
The Saints are already in field goal range, so they can make this a 2-point game. Yep. And as the clock expires, there's one more play, and that game is over. The New Orleans Saints advance, and they will be playing the Seattle Seahawks next week. Please tune in for that as the rage quit continues.
Of the century. And on a completely other note, Blake has to play Rally $20.
Actually has to buy him a at Missy J t-shirt.
I do.
There were 9 turnovers in that game.
Okay.
I don't think Nick will be on tonight anymore.
I have my
All right, folks, join us next game where the Seattle Seahawks will be playing the New Orleans Saints.
Didn't he? Didn't he mute us?
I don't think Nick said anything.
No, Nick left. He left.
Why
He
is there only-
literally left the game. He turned off his
during
PS4.
the game.
Oh, during the game?
During the game, Chris.
Oh, yeah, if I muted you. It's not gonna let me finish this game. Oh, there we go. There was 9 turnovers.
All right, who's broadcasting the next one?
Nick
Kevin, if you don't, Kevin, what's the next game?
200 yards of offense.
Next game's Andrew Chris. I have to get into Madden to advance the week though.
Is Nick coming back?
You don't have to share play it.
Go ahead and share play it, Andrew.
Chris. Chris, just don't stop your stream.
Is Nick coming back or no?
No.
Nick will not be joining us, Chief.
Jeez.
Yeah,
What
I
the
know. I'm
fuck
loading
happened?
into Madden now.
I
Kevin,
beat him
can I
in
make a
Madden.
suggestion for the future commentating for this? I think that the people playing the game should either have us muted or have their mics muted, because every single time we go to commentate a play, Chris is screaming what already happened.
Yeah, maybe just Chris.
You two mute everyone else in the party.
If he does that, then people can't hear us in the party. Or on the stream. Yeah, if you guys mute us. So maybe Chris should just mute his mic.
Yes. So me and Kevin will be co-commentating, and if we need someone else's random rant input, John, we'll let you know. Oh, I'm sure you are.
Dude, no, I fucking lost, dude. I don't have freaking Tariq Cohen.
I paid Riley $20 and the message was public and it just said fuck.
Alright, boys. I'm gonna force advance. Oh, wait! Wait! If we do this, can we all play in the Pro Bowl?
I don't know.
View weekly awards? Nasir Adderley, 2 interceptions and a forced fumble? Let's go, baby!
Alright, Kristen, Andrew started up. I'm gonna take a piss real quick and I'll be back to commentate more.
Did he get hurt or did Nick just take him out?
He's a fucking idiot. Cause he's an idiot.
He was salty, dude. So, yeah, I know. Dude, that's what Tariq Cohen makes his jukes like 10 times faster. I don't know if you noticed that.
Where you going?
But now that I don't have him, I think you're
I
gonna
can
just
smell
like,
that spray,
I think I'm gonna have to
baby.
Holy
erase
shit,
him.
restricted vision is awful.
Yeah, I know. They're autistic.
My god. Hey, Andrew. If you're not in the Super Bowl, I'll have you co-commentate it. But if not, I'm probably gonna have...
Alright, let's be honest here. Andrew's about to fucking dick me. Come on now. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah. It'd be too late. It's too late.
Hey, Andrew. Andrew, he's spawning APC. He's Ash. He's running in the garage right now.
You're not gonna be able to.
Alright.
Because of how fast it is.
Have fun, Riley.
How much of the lag? Because I was literally already. I was starting my next play when they were calling at the end of the previous play.
Alright, so just have your either have your mics muted or mute us so you guys can talk to each other. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then we'll call you know, Saints.
All right, Blake, come back.
Andrew, why is it raining? You fucking suck.
Chris, mute your mic. Okay. All right. Kevin, it should be a relatively quiet booth. John has calmed down. Riley is leaving, and Andrew and Chris have their mics
Is this game
muted.
live on Twitch, Blake?
This should be the same thing as before. Same broadcast.
Hey, Blake, you forgot me. I'm sitting with my friends.
Like,
One of my dear friends, Dom Specca, is also in and out of the booth today. We want to be asking him to chime in on his life. You know, he's not really involved in this Madden franchise, kind of like me, but he's probably ask his thoughts. You know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he has to say later on in the game. Right now, we're back to the grind. Blake, Seattle Seahawks are handing it off to Devontae Freeman, who's back from injury, and Saints defensive line seems to swallow him up. We just one rush for 2 yards here.
Good start for the rush defense. And he's gonna go back to Freeman again. He's gonna get close to the first down. I don't think he got it though. Oh yeah, he did.
not.
Never mind.
He did
I
not
think
get
he
it.
did.
Oh, he did get it. Wow.
he did.
It didn't look like it from here. Chris, shush.
Seattle Seahawks. Dak in the gun, hands it off to Devontae Freeman, runs right up the middle. There's a hole. About a 3-yard gain for Devontae Freeman. He's really shined since coming back from injury, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I was watching some of the Seahawks games earlier in the year, and Freeman was doing well, and then he kept getting hurt for him. It was just kind of unfortunate. Second and 2. He's gonna get. Oh my! He gets destroyed behind the line. Loss of 2.
Freeman.
You're right about that rush
demolished
defense.
there.
My God.
Yeah, they seem to be performing pretty well today. And they performed very well against Lamar Jackson and the Vikings.
I gotta admit, the Saints were kind of the Cinderella team. I didn't really think they were gonna pull out against the Vikings, but
Blake,
they
I
ended
think
up,
they could be a dark horse here later in the playoffs.
maybe.
And
oh,
if they win this game, they advance to the Super Bowl.
almost picked off.
Seattle start.
I mean, kind of a waste of a first drive by the Seahawks, who have been one of the biggest threats offensively, honestly. But
Saints now on offense.
to me, I think
0-0, 3:42 left in the first.
I think personally that the Seahawks offense has been very consistent this year, so I think it's going to come down to Kyler Murray, and I guess now Austin Keeler actually march down the field against the Seattle defense. I think this.
We'll
I think when the Saints have the ball,
Seattle,
this is when
Seattle
it
has
matters most.
one of the best defenses in the NFL, and we'll see how they perform in the postseason here. I haven't gotten to watch or commentate on any other of their postseason games, but I know I've played them. They're actually the only loss that my team has this season. We were close to a 16-0
that's
bout,
true.
but the Seahawks are the team to beat right now.
Speaking of that, how are you feeling about your upcoming game against the Chargers?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think it's going to be a good game. Obviously, the Chargers have some offensive weapons, but as long as my offense and Cam Newton can stay out of his own head, things are looking decently promising here. And we're just going to have to get Julio involved early, and make sure Dalvin Cook can spread it out a little bit on the ground.
Sounds good to me. I think. I don't know.
As long as my defense plays well, we could win the game, Blake. As long as my defense plays well.
I'm looking forward to watching you play.
Well, thank you.
Second down, he's going to go across the middle to Callaway. First down. Saints are marching down the field, Kevin. Seahawks defense getting a little shaky out there? How do we feel now?
I'm seeing that. Austin Eckler and the Seahawks just swallow him up.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Kyler Murray in the gun formation. He's got Michael Gallup out wide. Oh, and he had him beat. But it's incomplete, Blake.
That's unfortunate to see.
That's that young rookie quarterback there. Some of those will come out. in the postseason and in the regular season. He's still learning. He's still got rookie mentality here. He hasn't really found himself just quite yet, but he's doing well. He's performed well in the postseason so far. So we'll see how this game turns out. As long as he can make solid first passes, this game will be pretty good.
I can't imagine the pressure for a rookie to be in the playoffs first year and
what
having
a
to lead a
shitty
team to
punt
victory.
by the New Orleans
Wow.
Saints.
That was a very shitty punt. What is that, at the 22-yard line? Yep.
22-yard line, Blake. And we'll see here as the Saints come back on defense and the Seahawks get another shot at going into the end zone after going 3 and out their first drive. Freeman's got wide open field.
Oh, he's going.
Oh, and the juke does not work. To our surprise up here at the studio, he was gone if he hit that. He's looking like Marshawn Lynch out there, Blake.
Yeah, even in that Seattle jersey with the long hair, I almost called him Marshawn Lynch during the play call. That's a very good point. He's even got the number
the same
for
number
it.
too, Blake.
He's even got the number for it. That's crazy.
His hair
Gotta
covers
love
the name too, so that's a problem.
It really is. You gotta love how much the fantasy draft really changes the league. A lot of fun. Dak Prescott in the shotgun on first down from their own 38. He's looking. He's got time.
No.
He's gonna hit Benjamin on the right.
Big play for the Seahawks there, Blake.
Oh yeah.
Even the slightest plays that go for that amount of yards are big. They're almost to the 50 now, midfield range. They get one more good play, and they're looking at field goal range here.
They're looking like they're going to be the first team to put points on the board with this drive. Prescott can keep it up, no mistakes.
So far, it's promising. They're not really pressuring Prescott in the backfield there. Adrian Amos with the saving tackle. Prescott got Freeman right across the middle. Right now they seem to be in field goal range. As long as Prescott can keep making solid passes, there's no doubt in my mind that they'll put a touchdown up this drive.
We got this.
Seems to be a little premeditated touching there. Oh, and that's a holding call on the Saints, Blake.
That's unfortunate. I think you mean Seattle, though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Seattle. I'm sorry. I'm a little high right now.
Nothing like commentating while high.
Yeah, snorting pain pills to do that to you. I passed out in the bathroom.
I don't blame you after what we had to go through commentating last game.
Oh, it was pretty
Hey,
terrible.
F off, dude.
Denzel Ward laying the wood. Seattle driving down the field, second ball in the third.
Nice
4 minutes left.
Kind of cancels out the holding call. We'll get those yards back.
Freeman right up the middle. They are working Devontae Freeman early here, Blake.
I like to see him get these early touches. I like that they're trying to establish this run game.
It could open up the play-action pass for Seattle as well. And we know Dak Prescott, that's his favorite, is the play-action. He's
really
a shifty
is.
guy. He can get out of the backfield and make plays on the run. So we'll see how that ends up. He's got Freeman in the flat, and Freeman's taken down right after getting the first.
It looks like they're getting Freeman involved in both matters. They just want to get him the football.
Yeah, Freeman seems to be the dark horse, or the workhorse here.
Pretty much. Prescott's going to be alone. First and 10, 20 yards
take
out.
off and run?
I think,
he's
gonna
got
go
his
for the throw.
receiver, Kelvin Benjamin, in the end zone.
What a throw on the run.
Threading the needle. Dak Prescott. See, Blake, this is what I was talking about. It opens up the play action pass. He can get out of the pocket, and he can make throws on the run, just like
please
that.
explain that?
And Seattle misses the extra point.
Misses the extra point.
A doink.
And the favorites to win this game are up early, 6-0. 3 minutes left in the first half. Antonio Callaway receiving, returning the ball.
I don't want to speak early, Kevin, but
return.
that missed extra point, with how close this game feels right now, that might come into factor like later.
It might, Blake. This game could be a game of yards.
Honestly, though, I'd like to take this time, phone in the head coach, Mr. Coach Tim Lukens, Mr. Coach actually, Mr. Coach Tim Lukens. How do you feel about this game so far?
You know, I'm really liking the Saints' effort in the first quarter. And if they can get some points out of this drive, I think there's a good chance that it's going to come down to the wire.
Do you believe that the Saints are the upset team in the playoffs right now?
Oh, absolutely. They're miracle workers. No one expected him last game. Pulling the upset of the century.
I got another.
Us. I'm looking forward
hold
to
on.
our.
Before he goes, I got one more loaded question for you. Do you think the outcome of last game was because of what the Saints did right, or what the Vikings did wrong?
There's the loaded question there.
Gonna have to go with what the Vikings did wrong.
Could you please elaborate?
Fuck off.
We see there was the showboating.
That incident was crazy, Tim. Did you
Ah,
see
yes.
that entire play?
Oh, absolutely.
How
It was
about,
surprising.
let us not forget when they were up by multiple scores and they went for a fake extra point. And it ended up being 20-7 instead of 21-7, which then caused everybody to tweet that they were the Minnesota Vikings.
You see, that was definitely the turning point of the game. But I
It
don't
honestly
believe
was.
that had the outcome. It had the effect in the outcome.
It didn't, no, but it definitely just goes to show that the head coach of the Vikings, I don't really know, like, they had all the talent in the world, and they just didn't care enough, I guess, I don't know.
Hey, Blake, I would have to disagree with you there. I don't think they had all the talent in the world. I think they had all the speed in the world, but they lacked what they needed, which was smart plays and a head coach. Yes, thank you,
Coach. Yeah.
Coach Lukens. I'm looking forward to our game next week, and may the best man win. But we're gonna see here. What are you most fearful about in this upcoming game for you?
Probably my defense. My defense is very lacking in many categories.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit, or do you not want to give up too much of your information here for me leading into this game? I understand.
I wouldn't want to give the head coach of the Ravens too much.
My skills, my strengths and weaknesses.
So you've done your own SWOT analysis, and you're aware of what you can and can't do.
Of course, the numbers have been done.
As long as you've crunched your numbers and you know your strengths and weaknesses, it'll be a great game.
For sure. See,
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Von Miller on a nice sack on first down.
And back to the game.
Back to the game, yes.
Kyler Murray
We got a
driving
minute
back with a
left.
shotgun.
21, Kyler Murray.
Oh,
Fuck
Kyler
no,
Murray gets
nigga.
absolutely laid. And not the good kind.
Kevin knows all about the good kind.
I do know all about it. I haven't received the good kind in quite some time. My dick might fall off soon.
I love blocking.
That's okay.
Kyler Murray pressured. Oh, huge sack for the Seattle Seahawks. They're still in field goal range, only down by only down by 2 field goals here.
Klein.
Nigga,
Klein.
fuck.
All right, Blake, I'd like to take this time to Oh, and the Saints missed the
Hold
field
up.
goal.
He missed the field goal.
Blake, I'd like to take this time to call in the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings and elaborate on what went wrong for him last game. Coach Penn, can you share some information with what happened to your team? I did not think that was a great idea, and you did it anyway. But you could have turned things around after that, and you didn't. So what happened after that? So you're giving no credit to the Saints at all for beating you. More or less, you getting in your own head and thinking that
Listen
this
here,
was
you
going
fucking
to
little
be
cum slut.
a great game. And the coach of the New Orleans Saints has called up here from the field. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Coach Penn. And I had one more question for you. What are you looking to bolster for your team here? I know your defense is pretty subpar, and I wanted to see what you're going to be looking for in the draft. So you're looking for minor suspensions as opposed to players.
I mean, he's looking for an inside trader, if you know what I'm saying, is what it sounds like.
Is there a certain position you're looking for to attack this steroid problem?
I'm a left drug dealer.
Or lack thereof steroid problem?
Check.
Okay. So best defensive player on the board when you're up to draft. That's who you're taking? Well, we don't need to get political in the booth today. So I'm going to have to cut you off short there. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us.
Hold on, Coach Ben. I got one more thing for you, Coach Ben. Just one more thing.
I love all my offense line.
I lost my mortgage, my car, my kids, my wife, because you didn't win that game. So I'll put this lightly for you. I'm going to kill you and your family, and I'm probably going to start with your family first.
All right, Coach Ben, thanks for joining us, and we'll be commentating on the draft later tonight, and we're gonna have a draft party. I hope you can make it. We're gonna do a little press conference beforehand, and we look forward to seeing you there and what you're gonna do next season. All right, thanks for coming on. All right, Blake, back to football. We called in almost everybody here to speak their truth.
If you call in Coach Klein, I'm going to leave.
Well, I wasn't planning on doing that all game, Blake. But I did hear that he was going to be filling in for me next game when I'm down on the field.
I mean, I was thinking.
Andrew, I am upset.
I was thinking about Coach Michaels personally. You know, he's much
he
more
wouldn't be
calm and
bad.
collected.
Coach Michaels would be a much better choice, actually.
You go to the
OriolesRock4's live stream.
Is Wiz still watching, Tim?
He's yeah, he got pulled up. He wasn't really watching live stream. He was more listening.
That's funny as shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Blake, this is why I left a loaded gun under your seat. Can you please pick that up and point it at Coach Klein's head?
Yeah, let me just grab that here. Now, Klein, I'm going to need you to back away from the studio door. And I'm going to need you to go out back into the hallway. And I'm going to need you to go home.
Look, Coach Klein. This could be death by police, or this could be death by you being a retard. Or you can walk out of the studio and we can call you up later and you might be able to announce something.
Let me elaborate. You are not wearing clothes. You are standing in the booth completely naked right now. Are you aware of this? Coach Michaels, I would love to, but it appears Coach Klein has actually lost his mind again. So I don't really know what to tell you.
I'd like to thank Coach Klein for rudely interrupting once again.
I hate everything about this game.
Let's get back to some football here. And the Saints fumble the ball. Seattle picks it up. It was still a close game there. They were only down by 9 points, and now it seems Seattle's already in field goal range. Blake.
I mean, I don't know how I feel. Like it. A lot of random. Hey, turn that shit off. Hey!
Who the fuck is that?
Probably John.
Look at Coach Klein.
I'm about to mute him.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Alright.
Alright, Dak in the gun. Hands it off to Freeman. He spins out of a tackle and he's just swallowed up a huge face mask penalty. That is just terrible. They get to the 5 and it's automatically first and goal.
You hate to see that, you really do.
The Saints getting busted up by some miscues and some penalties here. And the Saints recovered. Melvin Ingram with the... Can he get a block? Can he get a block?
Oh my god. Oh
and
my
he
god,
gets all the way back down to the opposing 37. We'll see what Kyler Murray and the Saints offense can do here, Blake. This is a game now, Blake.
It really is. It really is.
Now, Blake, I have a question. Do you think that the Saints, the dark horse team, can pull this one off? Do you think they have a chance?
Not with throws like
Not
that.
with throws like that. They can't.
I would have to agree with you on that. That was absolutely piss poor by Kyler Murray.
Oh, defensive pass interference, please! Give it to me!
Kyler Murray's gonna drop back. Picked
And
off.
the Seahawks have picked it off.
Give it to me. That's
Can they take
defense.
it to the house?
Are you
Take it to the
shitting me?
house. There's a flag on the field. Seattle has returned this for a touchdown. Will this be coming back? It is a holding call, and it is declined. Touchdown, Seattle. Now, will Seattle be going for 2 here? We'll find out briefly. Yes, I think they will be going for 2 here, Blake. Makes sense, too. Yep, here we go. If Dak Prescott and the Seattle Seahawks can convert this 2-point play, it's going to be a 3-score game. Dak scrambles, and it's caught, but not enough. Not enough.
Still a lot of football left.
2-score game, Blake. A lot of football left. 2:21 left in the third. And we'll see here what the Saints offense can do. They came out last time and they gave it their all, but they threw an interception on a poor read. So we'll see how Kyler Murray bounces back from that. Hopefully he doesn't get in his own head. Keep in mind he is still a rookie, so we're seeing frustrations come out early.
Yeah. The coach isn't really taking his anger out too much on Kyler Murray. It's kind of hard. You can't really get upset.
You can't
with
really
the rookie
blame the quarterback for bad play calling.
That is fucking 4!
Chris, Von Miller is literally on fire. You have to get the ball out of your hand quickly.
Has 4 sacks this game, Blake.
He's in
4
the zone,
sacks.
dude. He literally broke like a triple team there.
You can't block me.
That was even Von Miller that time.
That's how we do it.
And Kyler Murray is sacked 2 plays in a row. Geno Atkins getting his first sack of the game.
John, shut up.
The New York Jets coach is trying to give advice to the Saints.
John, don't you think he knows
John-
that? Stop.
Coach Klein had his chance and he lost it early in the playoffs here in the wild, or not in the wild card round. Excuse me. It's picked off by Seattle, and this game is looking over, folks. Seattle already in field goal range.
That play was
1:10
easier to
left
read
play
than
in the third.
Kevin, that play was easier to read than a children's book.
Yes,
Saw
it
the
was,
safety
Blake.
move over. It was over. Like that was just. You could just tell he was just gonna roll
It was
left
easier
and
to
just-
read than a picture book. I would say that was a terrible wafted pass.
Well, now the Seahawks are in great position
Dak
to score
Prescott
yet
scrambling to the
another
right.
touchdown.
Has Devon. Oh, he has.
Wow.
Who's that receiver?
John Brown.
John Brown making the plays. Dak Prescott done audibling. It's probably going to Devontae Freeman, and he's swallowed up behind the line for a 2-yard loss.
Wow. Well, I mean,
Saints defense still playing all right here. It's just the offense that seems to struggle to get things going.
0 points at the end of the third quarter. Like that's not what you want to make it through the playoffs.
And
You
Dak
just can't have
Prescott
that.
scrambles and scores big. This game is coming. It's nearing an end. No, see,
I want to
misses
see a
the field
replay
goal
of that. I just
again.
raped his family. Can we replay that?
Well, I mean,
Chris, oh my god. Stop.
The
it
extra point
appears
is
the
good, but
Saints are still roughing the
Dude,
kicker
I'm trying
twice
to
in a
get
row.
the fucking get hurt, dude. I'm trying to make him lose his kicker. It's a pro play, Tim.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
Nick, are you serious?
Watch time, watch time.
Well,
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Second and 6.
well, folks, it
Yep,
appears
good
Nick
AFC
Penn will have a
team.
few forced losses in his future for leaving the team as a penalty.
Nick, you have to go NFC East, actually.
You have to stay in your division, Nick.
No, I would say you have to go to NFC East, or you have to stay in his division.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kyler
NFC
Murray
Eastern division, Nick.
got nothing going for him, Kevin.
John, please shut the fuck up. You lost. I can't fucking hear you. Who advanced further? Who lost? Who lost? Who lost? Who lost? Who lost?
Dude, I love Madden. I don't even have the game.
You are so bad. It's not even funny, dude. It's just so bad. This is so bad. It's so funny.
Andrew literally can't even time his kick.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
All I know is that Chris made the conference championship.
That's all I know too, Tim. That's all I know.
Coach Klein barely was removed from the wild card round, almost losing to the AI. He was just trash. I also heard that he left the game early, walked out of the stadium when he played the Ravens because he was getting a proper fist fuck up his asshole. Can it be confirmed? Do we have any sources that can confirm this?
Oh yes, many sources.
I think
I
I'm the
just
only
screen
source
recorded
that
that whole
can't
conversation,
confirm
so I'm gonna use that later.
Yes, Dom.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom.
Wait, you recorded John screaming at Chris?
You know the share play?
Yeah.
I have all audio on it, so. Gonna hold that for future reference.
Please post that on YouTube.
I don't have a YouTube.
What?
Send it to Riley. Don't put it on YouTube.
Young Trip is here, baby. Young Trip is here.
He was
That reminds me of like that
boiling.
Fortnite video.
He was
Like the little
boiling.
kid screaming.
Nick, you lost 2 though.
Nick, you won Coach of the Year.
That is
Did
just
he make it to the
unfortunate.
playoffs, get Coach of the Year, and then quit and have the chance of not coming back? See, Nick turns losing into a fucking meme. John just bitches about it.
I'm not quitting on my team. You shouldn't either.
Kevin, I'm
It's not
assuming
fair
you're not
you get
gonna
to pick. It's not fair you get to pick whatever team you want and go to somewhere fucking good. Well, obviously not you because you're not gonna ever make it to the Super Bowl in this.
Here we go. Here we go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Tyrannical.
Dirty.
tyrannical.
Blake,
Get to the
Blake,
brownies
Blake,
and
Blake,
the-
Blake,
the
Blake, Blake,
Browns suck,
Blake.
though.
What?
She responded.
Nice, Chris.
He got hurt. He fucking ruptured his disc.
John, no one's listening to you.
What happened to Baker Mayfield?
What, John? What? What, John? What, John? What, John?
John.
You guys hear him?
Chris is trash. We know Chris is trash.
Nobody here said
Chris
Chris
knows
was good.
he's trash.
Who said Chris was
he's
good?
bad.
Also, John, you're the one, I don't give a shit, but you're the only one screaming. That's the most hypocritical bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Oh, so you don't care, but you're also annoyed. That makes sense.
It does. It does.
Come on.
Does it?
So, but doesn't not caring have
that's a
carry
whole-
no emotion? And it seems you're carrying quite a bit of emotion.
Pretty much.
Whose idea was it to play this tournament?
It was definitely John's.
Guys are so toxic. Jesus.
I did do that.
Let's go.
Oh, this has been a good night.
Buddy up. Mike 29. Rip right.
How many more games you guys got?
2 more.
Just curious.
Yeah, yeah.
Count
Yeah.
the siege or
Tim,
something
and then,
that I could like
whoever
not sit
wins
here
that's
and like
playing
look
Andrew.
at.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
John, we're not
this
gonna
game
be-
isn't
John,
over
we're
yet,
not gonna be
baby.
off Madden for a little while. I don't think any of us are.
I don't know if I'll be able to draft tonight because I gotta wake up early.
Okay, that's fine.
So we might just get draft tomorrow.
That's fine. I'm going golfing in the morning, but I should be back by early afternoon.
Yeah, that's fine. Anybody have to work tomorrow?
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Nick, we'll just send you.
You guys are gonna be done a season
If he even gets a
in a
team,
week.
Nick might not even be able to draft. You shouldn't have left your team, retard.
Nick, you shouldn't.
That's your dumb fault.
90. Let's go.
Wait, can't
You
you
don't
reinvite
have any
him
greatness.
and assign him to a team?
I hope he gets signed to the fucking Steelers. I don't care if he's in my division. I hope he gets signed to a trash-ass team.
What would Nick want more than to play Kevin twice a year?
Play Chris 20 years?
Nick
No,
loves
dude, Nick,
Chris.
my division's trash.
Wait, that means that they might offer him.
Yeah.
All of Chris's division is like asshole.
Dude, they're so
The
bad.
Panthers, dude.
Nick,
The
please don't come in my
Panthers are
division. I really don't feel like playing against Mickey.
terrible. Yeah.
All their teams
Nobody.
are so bad. And that's it,
Isn't
folks.
Drew Brees on one of those
With no
teams?
team reaching over 200 yards, this game has been lackluster. Seattle Seahawks come away with the win. All right, I'm going to be signing off from commentating as I have to make my way down to the field to play Coach Lukens and the Los Angeles Chargers in this following game. Thanks for having me, Blake, and I'll see you soon.
Good luck on your game against the Chargers.
Thank you.
Oh, Andrew.
Tim, are you going to stream?
Andrew, I need my co-commentator.
All right, how am I going to stream?
I don't know. I don't really know how it works, to be honest.
Can
I've
I
never
go
done
from
it.
my YouTube? How do
Yeah,
I
you
do
can
that?
go to YouTube. You gotta get through your PlayStation.